Good morning. Welcome to day 3 of the Nail Your Epic Life Challenge. How is everybody? As you can hear, my voice is starting to go. Probably from all the talking we've done the last few days. Hopefully it will hold out for today and tomorrow. Right, if you are watching, if you're watching on replay, come and type replay in. Come and let me know how you're doing today. Let me know if you are feeling way more excited about your business now after days 1 and 2. And if you are feeling way more excited about life in general. Right, let me see if this is working. Please be working. Yes, I believe we are. Amazing. We just need some people to come and join us. Please come and say hi in the comments if you are watching. I know Facebook, I think it's lagging a little bit. There we go. I can see people joining now. Amazing. Hello. Happy Wednesday. Oh God, I hope I'm going to have to keep clearing my throat the whole time. Try and get it out. We'll be all right. Hi, Abby. Let's see who else is here with me. Let me grab the comments up. Hello, Tony Lee. How are you? Hi, Sophia. Hi, Kamara. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Ellie. Lovely to have you all here. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Right. Come and share with me in the comments how you are feeling. How are you feeling just generally today? How are you feeling about your business? How are you feeling compared to maybe where you were on Monday? Are you feeling a bit more hopeful? Are you feeling excited? If you're watching on replay, please join in on the comments as well. It really helps, me, but all for other people finding the algorithm. So it helps me, helps other people finding the algorithm, and it helps you, because if you interacted with this and you get more involved in this, the more you're going to get out of it, because you're going to be like more focused on it. Fired up. I love that word. Who wrote that? Let me look on my phone. I can never see on the computer who's typing what. It'll probably come up in here in a minute. Feeling pumped, Alexandra. Amazing. Charlotte's excited. Abby's ready to make changes. Nervous. Just had a lady book in. Yes. High five. Whoever said that. Oh, Amanda. Amazing. Incredible. Feeling good. I'm feeling good. I feel like the training yesterday was amazing. I feel like it flowed through me really well, which made me really, really happy. And I'm sure today is going to be equally, if not even better than yesterday. We're going to be talking about selling today. Motivated. I'm so thankful for your information. Feeling so much more positive. Amazing. Yeah. Right. How are we doing for time? Just a couple of minutes until we start. I was, does anyone here follow Carrie Green? She runs Female Entrepreneur Association. She is an incredibly inspiring woman. She has a podcast called She Means Business, which I think is great as well. And she, I was listening to her podcast this morning when I was doing the school run. That's one of my rituals, what we were talking about the other day. And she said a good quote. I don't think it was her quote. I think she stole it from someone else, and I'm now stealing it from there as well. But it was something along the lines of, success is for those who keep hanging on when everyone else has fallen off. And it just hit me with how true this is, because I want to tell you a little something. Like in one of the other, I think like one of the masterclasses I've done at some point, we talk about fear of failure and we talk about success in that one quite a lot. And I know we haven't really touched very much on that at all. So before we start today's training, just want to touch on it really quickly. Those of you that are sitting there right now, at the start of your journey or in the middle of your journey, maybe you've been doing nail teching for 20 years, but you're not where you want to be and you don't feel like you're successful yet. Like you don't feel like you've got to that fully booked version of you. You haven't got to that epic life version of you where, you have 5K months, 3K months, whatever that is for you. And it can feel like, at the time, and let me know if you're feeling this way, it can feel very frustrating, it can feel very annoying, it makes you feel down, you're like, am I going to be able to do this, is this ever going to work? But all of those people that have success, like all of those people that are out there right now, the girls that I'm going to be talking about today in this training, the nail techs that are educators for amazing brands, the girls that win awards, the girls that are earning 5K a month already doing nails, the ones that are earning 3K a month already doing nails, they're doing fabulously as well. Like like they got that success because they kept going. They didn't just have that success. Like it wasn't like it came easy to them. And I want you to know, anyone that's out there that's watching right now that's like, yeah, this is hard. Like I'm finding this hard and I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to do this and whether I'm going to be able to keep pushing and keep doing this. Know that the ones that have success are the ones that keep going. And that is it. That is literally it. If you are willing to keep learning, keep implementing, keep trying, and keep on going, you are undoubtedly going to be a Fully Booked Now technician or get whatever it is that you want out of your life. And the ones that don't are just the ones that give up too quickly. And that's why I can say at the start of this training on Monday that whatever you want is possible, because as long as you're willing to go at it no matter what, and you're willing to put the hard work in, like I've got to say, anyone who's not willing to work hard, there's no point running a business. Like you might as well go and work for someone else. But if you're like me and you're a hardworking person and you want this badly enough, then you will keep going and you will keep. It's like this. There's this thing, right? When you want something that's really important to you, your brain will help you to figure out it will help you to see the things that you need to see, and it will help you to find the things that you need to find in order to help you, which is why there's 50 of you sitting here right here now with me, because your eyes have pricked up or your ears have pricked up when you've suddenly seen a video of mine somewhere or someone's mentioned something and it's so aligned for you to be here and was so needed for you and is so important to you that you are here, which is just so powerful, right? And your brain and your mind will give you everything that you need and will point you in exactly the right directions of what you need and where you need to go in order to get what it is that you want, if it's important enough to you. I'm going to read this because it's got mantra written in the comment, which always draws my eye to it. One of my favorite mantras is, if you always do what you've already done, you'll always get what you've already got. So trying to something more or differently following these workshops. Yeah, exactly. Like, so many people, it's so sad, but they live their same life. They live the same year after year after year. And that's what they make their life. And that's fine. If you're happy to do that, that's fine. I know I want more than that. I'm sure you want more than that. And you want to live epically and you want to be able to try new things each year. You want to be able to experience new experiences. You want to be able to maybe travel the world or buy a different house or, I don't know, small things like being able to have a life of freedom, where I was thinking this morning as I was putting my Magnifique jumper on and my jeans that I wear almost daily, that I'm so lucky that I get to just wear my comfy clothes to work. And that for me is adding to my epic life. Because for years when I was at Trailfinders, when I worked as an admin assistant there, I had to wear a uniform, and it was a horrible ass uniform as well. And I hated it. And I used to go into my own clothes and change when I got there, and it was not nice. And so having that for me, like freedom to be able to wear what you want or do what you want, and freedom to go and be able to drop the kids to school without having to go to a job where I'm working 60 hours a week in an office or whatever. Like for me, that was so important. And it's interesting because I've been led down, I feel like a crazy path the last 6, 7, 8 years since I became a nail technician, to lead me to where I am now. And throughout that whole journey, it's been because I've had support along that whole way, and support is just so incredibly important. And support alongside your continued learning is also just like the best thing that you can do for yourself. At the end of today, so we've had 2 amazing days already. We've got 2 more. Oh, hi Kayla, how are you doing? We've got 2 more days. So we've got today and tomorrow to do. And so we're only halfway through it. And I know a lot of you have been saying you feel like you're fired up, like you're ready to go, like you're feeling so much different. And I just want to say, if you're feeling like that after 2 hours with me, I can't wait till the end of this training today, because we're going to open up the doors to the Nail Business Success Club. And some of you will be able to come and join us in there. And that gives you 6 months with me. And if you feel like you've been fired up after these 2 days, just imagine how you might feel if you've been working for me with longer than that. So for anyone that's interested in carrying on your journey with me, if you've loved this training and you feel pumped up and inspired and motivated, know that this is just the start. And if, say, for example, if I've taken you if you're like, right, I'm going to go to the gym for 4 mornings, those 4 mornings of going to the gym, they're going to make you feel great, right? I don't know if anyone else here diets. does exercise and stuff. But when you're doing the good things, when you're eating well, when you're going to the gym, you feel pumped up, you feel excited. You're like, but as soon as you stop doing it, you kind of lose it again, and you're annoyed with yourself. Why didn't I carry on with it? Why didn't I carry on with it? Because it's hard. It takes discipline. It takes habit in order to stay in this mindset. Now, this mindset that I have, the reason I can stay so positive, the reason it's not just about positivity, but I have many down days as well. I still have self-doubt creeping in all the time, but I limit it now, and it's only very small chunks, and I know exactly how to deal with it and how to move forward from it. And when you don't do this stuff all the time, so like what we've been doing this week is like getting you into the right state, so that you can come up with the creative ideas, so that you can move yourself forward, so you can move your business forward. But it's a continual practice. And unfortunately, for most people, if they only do this for 3 or 4 days with the training with me here, give it a week or so, they've gone back to where they were before, because it is a continual practice. And I've learned this, like I've been doing this for 8 years now. And I know that in the very beginning, I used to fall back into the same issues that everyone else was having, where it's like, oh, I can't do this. It takes us days or weeks or months to kind of get back on that horse again and go again. Or like I am now, even if I wake up in an anxious mood, or, I do suffer with anxiety like most people do, but even if I wake up in that mood, I'm able to get myself out of it really quickly. I'm able to move forward. The self-doubt is like pretty much gone all the time off my shoulder. Like it creeps in sometimes, but I have, because it's such a habit with me, and because I've had so much support and ongoing training over these last few years, I don't seem to have that problem anymore. Yeah, so someone's just saying like, confidence is my downer, but this is helping me loads. So thank you. Yeah, but it's just the very tip of the iceberg, and it's something that you need to continue doing. And this is why we have the Nail Business Success Club. It's why we have a 6-month program that's dedicated to 1, building your confidence, 2, making sure that your mindset is great, so that actually you can carry on the rest of your life like this, and 3, so that you can grow your business, so that you can get fully booked, so you can earn those 3, 4, 5Ks. Because like I was saying the other day, I think yesterday in the money mindset training that we were doing, is that nail techs that are earning kind of £0 to £1,000 have a very different mindset to those that are earning 3 to 5K. And Kayla is a coach in the Nail Business Success Club. She's watching with us now. To come and say hi to everyone, Kayla, in the comments. I was telling the story about Kayla the other day, like how she, she's evolved. Like she's gone so far over the last year and a half, like crazy different. Like from when she started doing a training just like this, like you all are, she she was in debt, like she won't mind me saying, like most of us are in debt. She was in debt, and she basically became a nail technician so that she could earn some extra money alongside her other job. And because she came and joined me in the Nail Business Success Club, and not just because of the Nail Business Success Club, it's because of her, because she's hardworking, determined, ambitious, but she maybe didn't feel like that quite then. I remember her saying at the beginning, she wasn't even sure she wanted to run a business. Like, she was just like, oh, I'll just do this because I can earn some extra money, try and pay some debt off. And because she's started hanging around, we were talking about the other day about making sure you're hanging around with the right people and listening to the right people, because she's been doing that, because she's been learning all the strategies and things that we teach inside the Nail Business Success Club, and because she kept going and she put that hard work in, even during the year of the pandemic, when most other nail technicians are telling me, oh, I couldn't get started because of COVID, or, I trained just before lockdown and then I couldn't do it because of COVID. And, I had to do homeschooling and everything else. Like, she managed to. And there are many, many others with stories just like Kayla, who actually have completely flourished in this last year when everyone else is telling us they can't. And the reason she's been able to do that, 1, because she's a bloody epic human being. 2, she's just normal like everyone else. But 3, she has taken the time to invest in herself, invest in her business, and learn how to implement the strategies and things that she needs to in order to grow her business, and 4, worked on her mindset. And it's those things that will make the difference to you. And it's amazing that you've shown up for this challenge this week. And for all of you that are watching right now and that are watching the replays, be super proud of yourselves, because you have come so much further than everyone else has. 900 other people who don't bother to watch it, even though they need it. And they're telling themselves they haven't got time to do it. They're telling themselves, oh, maybe I don't think I should watch it because it's probably not going to help me anyway. And they're missing out. And you know they're missing out because you've been watching it and telling me how amazing it is. And the same thing goes with the next level, the next stages, right? Like the next levels. Like this is just the start. And what we've been going through this week is just the very tip of the iceberg, but hopefully it's started to open up your mind to see that maybe there is a different version of reality out there that you don't currently live, that you're not currently opened up to, and that you're not actually, you know, from yesterday when we were talking about that market situation of the girl that was like, oh, I'm working in the market, like how like what's different about me, what's special about me, and you know, being able to open up to a creative way of looking into that. And actually, rather than being like, well, I work in a market and I can't charge very much, it's actually like, no, you can have an actually kick-ass business, right, in the market, like, and it can be super, super cool. Like, and that is the difference. And carrying on working with me, being in the Nail Business Success Club, like, you know, watching as many of my trainings as possible, hanging around, not just with me, but like other people that are like me, other people that are in the same frame of mind, that want more out of their life and that are willing to undo their jack in a box and jump out themselves, as opposed to waiting for things to happen for them. Like then it's for you. Like, I promise. Okay. That's a really good point, Laura. So Laura, for your nails only, still loving the name. I know my mindset has already started changing. Not saying it is all fixed yet, but I feel like the doors aren't locked anymore. Like that just says it perfectly. And you know what? Last week I signed up for a new coach myself. So I'm taking myself to the next level as well. Like I have massive ambitions of what I want to achieve. And I know that the mindset, oh, someone's put an angry face. That always makes me upset. I always think maybe they've just done it by accident. I put an angry face. Do we take it off because it doesn't throw me? You know, I know that what the mindset that's got me to my first £1,000 month with my business, with French and Drench, with my nail business, the mindset that got me to my first 3K, the mindset that got me to my first 5K, the month that got me to my first 10K in this business, like they're not the same. Like you have to continuously work on it. And like Kayla is a really good example of that, because, you know, she, like when she started, she was just like, well, I just want to get clients, right? Like that's my main aim. I just want to get some clients and be able to pay off some of my debt. But as you go through it and as your mindset starts growing, as you do more work on it, as you learn more, you realize that there's more and more and more to learn, and it just starts opening up and opening up and opening up, and you get to this stage where you're like, right, well, I've achieved what actually I originally set out for. What's next? And you know, being a nail technician, like I was saying to Kaylee the other day, like she's kind of thinking about moving on to her like next thing now, because she grew her mobile nail business, like she's done fabulously with it, and now she's like, right, what's next? What can I do next? Because as humans, we are always wanting to evolve, we're always wanting to do more. And right back at the very beginning, when I first started doing French and Drench, having my nail business, like I knew I wanted to grow it, but I didn't really know how to. And this is the same for everyone. Like we don't know the how, right? Like we need help implementing that. And a lot of people will try and do that themselves, and it will take them a very, very long time. And that's why there are nail technicians that I speak to on email and on chat that have spent 10 years trying to get to that stage. Or you can follow a system that someone else has already done, and that, you know I've spent probably, I don't know, maybe like 50 to 100,000 pounds on like all different types of trainings and things. And I've taken what we need to grow a nail business and put it into a formula. And that's what we teach inside the Nail Business Success Club, which is the client magnetization method. And the nail techs that follow that, this is why we have nail techs that before they come and work with us are earning kind of that, like maybe they're getting like 2 or 3 clients like in like a month, and then they come to us and they're getting 20 to 30 clients in the same period of time, because they have learned the strategies and they're not just trying to learn it all on their own. And there is so much to be said for doing it as part of a team and learning from people that are already doing it. And, you know, like we were saying the other day about hanging around with people that have done what you want to do, or that are have the same mindset as you, and that are wanting to achieve the same things as you. Like being around that is what speeds you up. and having the confidence and the mindset to be able to pick yourself back up quickly when things go wrong is also what is going to get you there. And when I say in some of my posts and things that I do inside this free group here or in other Facebook groups, when I'm like, you know, it doesn't need to take 2 to 3 years to grow your business. You can do it in 2 to 3 months, and you 100% can, because I have so many stories of people that are doing that. Like, it's just incredible, like what's possible when you put yourself out there, when you open yourself up to learning, when you're willing to invest in your business and you're willing to actually learn from people that have done it themselves, as opposed to just trying to do it all the time on your own. I know that I would never, ever in a million years, like I've been doing this for 6 years. So from the moment actually coming up 7 years in January, when I did my first C&D Shellac beginners course, to becoming an award-winning nail tech, to having 5K consistent months in my nail business, to now being a business coach. Like, I've done all of that in 7 years. Like, there is no way in the world I would have been able to do all of that had I not worked with other coaches. Like, I worked with a beauty kind of business coach when I had French and Drench. I have an amazing coach called Claire McPherson. You can go and follow her, who helped me to set all of this up and got me going with this, and you know, helped me to figure out all the things that I found hard. Like, and that's the difference. And exactly the same with your nail businesses. It's like, you can carry on your own. Like, I promise, all of you that are here, all of you that are watching will have success, because you've all got that determination and that hard work. But if you want to do it quicker, then come and join. It doesn't have to be my thing, but join something that is going to take you to that next level quicker, so that you're not spending 3 or 4 years just getting to the stage where you've got clients coming in and just hoping that word of mouth grows it. Right. Let's dive into what I believe is one of the most, let me sip my drink because my throat, it's not my throat actually, it's just, I don't know, it just sounds croaky, right? People are like, oh, you sound so sexy when you got a croaky voice. I'm like, I really feel like I don't. Right, okay. So this is one of the biggest strategy reasons, I want to go into this now, one of the biggest strategy reasons why nail techs are not fully booked. Turn your listening ears on. So I say to my son, turn listening ears on if you're doing other things right now, because this is a really, really important line that I'm going to say. Nail techs are not fully booked because generally they are trying to run a business without ever having to sell anything. They want, come and let me know if you think this might be you. They want clients to magically just find them a booking. They want them to realize that you're the nail tech for them. Your nails should just sell themselves because they're good enough, or you don't want to put yourself out there because it's a bit scary putting yourself out there and people might reject you. You might feel like you're going to annoy your clients if you sell to them. Like, you don't want to appear greedy, you don't want to appear pushy at all. You maybe don't have the time to sell or the time to learn how to sell. And your nails should just sell themselves, right? Like, if you're good enough, if people want it, they should just find you. Like, it should just be happy, like easy. Yeah. Everyone's like, yeah, me. Magically find me. Yes. And we're just generally, nail technicians and beauticians and generally a lot of business owners everywhere are just hoping that clients find them and that they book in. And hope is not a strategy which is going to grow your business. We all know that. We're just scared. And it's not because of laziness. Like, sometimes when I'm talking to people, they're like, oh, you know, I'm just a bit lazy. It's not laziness. It's procrastination. It's not sure what to do. It's fear. Let me know what you think is holding you back when it's come to selling. I don't know how to be a salesperson. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Snap. Yes. It is very, very common. I don't want you to feel bad if you're not currently doing it, because everyone feels the same. And it's so eye-opening. Like, doing this training is going to be so eye-opening for you, because you're going to realize now that actually it's okay for you to sell, and that it doesn't have to be this big, icky, horrible thing that only car salesmen do or horrible people do. There's a big stigma around selling, and the fact that take a sip of my drink. There's a big stigma around selling and how, like, we shouldn't really be doing it, and that, you know, it's not nice to ask people to buy stuff, and that if we do that, then we're bad people, and, you know, people are going to look at us horribly if we do that. But it really isn't. We're going to unfold some of those beliefs that we're currently having today. And we're also going to be going into the 4 biggest mistakes I see people making when it comes to selling and marketing their business. This one's a good one. So Laura, for your nails only. That's a completely different thing. I was one of the top sellers in the country for a famous jewelry store 30 years ago, but I don't seem to be able to do it for my own business. Yeah, but the thing is, Laura, is that you do know, but it's fear holding you back probably around it. Like you don't know, like you know how to sell something. If you sold jewelry, you can sell nails. But it's about having the confidence to do it, right? Right, okay. What do I sell though? Someone's like, nails. We're selling nails. Hold on, let me just blow my nose. I'm really sorry. We're gonna have to. Okay, we're good. Let me have a sip of my tea. Yeah, really good one. This one. Really good comment, I mean, not a good fear. But I have a massive fear of rejection and people mocking me, which tends to hold me back from putting myself out there. Let me let you into a little secret. Everyone has that. Everyone has, as humans, we fear rejection and we fear people not liking us. And it's stronger in some than it is others. But as a business owner, which you all are because you have chosen to do nails for yourself, and you may not feel like you're a business owner, but if you've opened up if you're a nail technician and you work for yourself, then you are a business owner and you have two choices. You can carry on doing what you're currently doing, which is being a nail technician and not understanding and not realizing that you're a business person as well. And you are going to continue to struggle because there's a thing called, this guy called Michael E. Gerber, who wrote an amazing book called The E-Myth. And he talks in it about something called the entrepreneurial seizure. And it's basically about where someone does a manual job. So in our case, a service-based job doing nails. And because they can do the skill, and in our case, some of our cases, we can't even do the skill very well, right? Because we're at the beginning. But it's something that we know that we can learn, right? We follow the system, we practice, we can learn it, we can do it. And because we can do that, we think, oh, well, I'll just open a business. And it's like this entrepreneurial seizure where we're like, oh, we can do nails, or obviously we can run a business. But they're two completely different things. And you get to choose which way you go about it. So you could choose to just learn how to do nails and go and get a job for someone else doing nails and let the owner worry about the business side of it. But if you decide, and most of you here have already decided that, am I getting loads of angry faces? Like, it's making me feel a bit worried. Or is it just one angry face that I just keep seeing coming up? Sorry, I get easily distracted here. It's not good. Let's have a look. Someone's going to upset me. Have I said something wrong to upset people? I can't see it on my phone. It's not showing me. Anyway, I shouldn't even worry about it. Because like I said yesterday, even if I have, we all have our own clients, right? Right. What was I saying? Oh, yes, the entrepreneur series. So the thing is that if you want to work for yourself and you want to have your own business, then one, you need to learn how to do nails, but you also need to learn how to run your business. And as part of running a business, you need to be able to sell your services. They are not going to sell themselves. They just are not. The market is, if you'd started 25 years ago, then yes, the market, you probably would have been able to just get open and sell your services. But you are in a really saturated market. There are hundreds of nail technicians in every area, and no longer is it good enough for you to just be good at nails. You have to sell your services and you have to learn how to put yourself out there, and you have to have the confidence and learn how to have the confidence to put yourself out there. And that's what we're going to dive in today. Okay, so let me grab my notes. So I want to just cover 4 things, first of all, that I see people doing on their Facebook pages, because I think this is going to give quite a few of you some little ideas on where things might be, where the main things in terms of selling I see are going wrong. Okay, let's put some lip balm on as well. Tell I've got a cold. So Alexandra's like, yes, 25 years ago I opened without any clients and was full by the end of the month. Yeah, and that I speak to obviously to a lot of nail technicians, right? And I'm seeing a lot that are in the same position as you, Alexandra, where they and you might still be doing great, which is fabulous. But you know, they were full before COVID because they had all these clients from when they started years ago, and it's just snowballed and they had momentum. but where COVID wiped us out for like, you know, a year pretty much on and off, they've lost a lot of those clients. And because they never had to have the marketing knowledge back before, when they reopened, it's a different world out there now to what it was 25 years ago. And now they need to know how to entice clients in, and they don't, because before it just grew on word of mouth really easily. And that's why there's a lot of existing, like, you know, really experienced nail technicians that are out there at the moment, or beauty business owners that are struggling now, whereas they weren't before. And it's you know, you would definitely think, oh, well, it's COVID's ruined my business. And they start coming up with all the things that we were talking about the other day, right? Oh, well, you know, no one's got any money anymore. You know, COVID means, you know, people have lost their jobs. You know, people are still scared to come out, and they're telling themselves all these excuses kind of as to why they're not fully booked again. But really, because I know it, because I have nail technicians that are newer than them that are fully booked and that are booked out months in advance, the reason that they are fully booked and the more experienced ones aren't is because the newer ones have gone out and learned how to build a business in today's world, whereas the ones that have been going for a longer time, and I'm not saying every nail technician that's been going a longer time is in this position, but I'm just basing this on a lot of the ones that I've talked about, you know, and they're struggling to get their clients coming back, and it's because they don't know, because they never needed to, right? But now it's time to learn. Okay, so here's 4 things I want to cover quickly, because I was adamant I was going to do this in an hour today, that I see people doing. So when I message some of you, I go and have a look at your Facebook pages or your Instagram pages and see what's going on people's pages, see what people are doing on their social media, especially when they say to me, I'm doing all the things and I'm not getting any results. So here are the 4 biggest things that I see people doing. So number 1, they have lots of lovely pictures of nails on their pages, in most sense. Some of them, the nails are not even that great. Some of them, the photos are not that great, which could do with some work. But even if you have fabulous photos, so say if you're a nail tech that's actually a pretty good nail technician, and you feel like, you know, you're there with your skill and you've got good photos and you're putting them out there and you're still not getting clients, it's generally because you're putting lovely photos out there, but you're never selling anything. You're like, I call it passive marketing. I'm going to talk about it a little bit more in a minute. But basically, you're putting your photos out there and never saying how to book it, never telling anyone like who it's for, what it does, like what benefits it's them. It's just like, here's a pretty photo of nails. It's like it's a photo album for your nails with no selling. Like, this is the thing. This is what we teach inside the Nail Business Success Club. The big overview of the marketing stuff, so like we've been talking about this week, like making sure that you've got the foundations in place, such as your branding, your niche, knowing who you're targeting, your USPs, which is unique selling points, making sure that your business is set up for success, making sure that your mind's set up for success. But then it's about doing the actual actions, the actual marketing strategies that you need to do in order to get clients. And most people are not using that to the best of their advantage because they just don't know how to. And they think because they know how to use social media, because we do, right? Like, for the majority of us, we use social media at some point in our personal lives. And we think because we know that's enough to get us by, and that we just need to pop up some nice photos, right? Why would people not book? But they're not thought all about awareness, not thought of all about how they're going to build their audience, because you constantly need to build your audience in order for you to be able to continue to have a fully booked business and to continue to have clients coming into you. You constantly have to build your awareness. But for most people, they just don't know enough about it. And that's what we kind of teach you in, because obviously there's only so much we can do. You know, you're probably realizing now, oh my God, there is so much to learn. And like I was saying, like, this challenge does challenge you, because it's going to make you start thinking and realizing that you don't know everything that there is to know. Okay, so yeah, so lots of lovely photos of nails. I see, for most people, there's 2 kind of that hide in together. Nothing on their profile pictures, nothing on their profile pages at all that they're a nail tech. I go to so many of you that message me, that email me. I go to your Facebook page. I go to your personal Facebook page, because we're messaging like personal. And I could not see that you're a nail technician at all. There is nothing on there to indicate that you do nails at all. And that tells me that you're hiding, that you're scared to put yourself out there. And I want you to, this is normal. This is probably 80% of people, right? It's not that, but there's ways to get around it. Like, and this is why working with me, like, this is, you know, we're doing this 4 days together now. but what's going to happen like next week, week after? Like, it's about building on this. And, you know, if you're someone at the moment, like, come and share with me in the comments, like, do you have a link to your business page on your personal page? Do you talk about the fact that you do nails on your personal page or not? And I know there'll be some of you that have circumstances that mean that you can't do that. Like, there might have things happen in your past or things that are happening in your life right now that don't allow you to do that. And that is fine. But for the majority of people, we're just hiding because we're scared, because God forbid that someone we know might actually know that we do nails. And that's just like that's just one very, very, very tiny, like, tip of the iceberg thing that I see nail techs doing that they just don't realize about. They don't understand, like, you know, the whole training around like the personal profile and how this can help you to grow your business. And like, it's missed by many, 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 many people. Okay, so hiding in the shadows kind of comes around alongside that. So we were talking about yesterday about how to add value to our businesses, how to stand out from everyone else. And one of the ways that we do that is through us, through our uniqueness, through your personality, through the superpowers that you hold. Has anyone thought about superpowers? Like, do you realize what your superpowers are? What makes you special? What makes you stand out from everyone else? As sole trader nail technicians, which most of you are, and even if you have a business, you're still probably the front person in your business. Are you getting that across? Because that is a lot of the time what was going to draw people in. But most people are just so hidden behind their logo, behind their page. Like, they don't want anyone to know that they're doing this because it's the fear of it failing and then you failing publicly. Like, you are not, like, don't ever make a decision based on fear, and don't let fear rule your life anymore. Like, you have one life. And you can spend the next 3 to 5 years feeling scared about putting yourself out there. And I feel very sad when I talk to nail technicians and beauticians over on email, whatever, that are saying to me, you know, I trained 10 years ago and I've kind of done it on and off for a little bit, and now I'm ready to do it. And it's fear and procrastination that has held them back and stopped them from moving forward and stopped them from putting themselves out there normally. And this is one of the biggest things that people get when they work with me, is that it's the confidence that you get. Like, it's, yes, all of the just turn my phone off, sorry, all of the skills, like, and the strategies that you learn are what you the action taking things that you need to do. But if you don't know, if you're not in that right space, and you can't, and you don't put yourself out there, and you don't have the confidence to put yourself out there, because like we were saying before, most people say, oh, it's because I'm lazy, or because, like, you know, I just don't, I don't know what to do. But it's having the confidence to actually put yourself out there. Because again, all of those people that I was talking about at the start with success, they're not just, it's not they're born with that success, not that they're born confident even, it's that they're willing to go out and put themselves out there, even if they risk failure at all. They're willing to go for it, and they understand that even if they put themselves out there and things don't work, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, everyone just cares about themselves and no one really is watching you anyway. Okay, so let me move on. I want you to type in the comments now, all of you, everyone that's watching. What are the thoughts that you've been having over the last few minutes while I've been talking about selling? So if I said to you right now, you need to go and I'm not telling you to go and do this, please don't go and do this. But if I was saying to you right now, right, go out on the street and talk to 10 people about your nail services right now, what fears would come up for you? What's going to come up? What's going to be like, oh no, I can't do that because of this? If I said to you right now, you need to go and put a post on your business page saying, come and buy my nails, we're doing this, like, what's going to come up for you? Oh, we're running out of water now. Okay, let's read some of these. So I wouldn't know where to start. I'm new and not great yet. Rejection, fear of looking desperate. Did this in the pub the other day. Well done, Nina. Amazing. How did that make you feel? Everyone will be at different levels of this. Some of you already have more confidence than others. But think about, and when I see nail technicians, when they come to me and they say, I'm struggling to get bookings, like normally it's because they're not putting themselves out there enough. And so if you're already doing part of that, amazing, like absolutely amazing. Annoying people, desperate, failure, what people are thinking of me, anxious. Okay, cool. Right. So we're going to change some of these feelings that we are having. So if you feel like that you are annoying clients by posting on your page regularly and by asking them to buy stuff, let me just tell you this. Your social media pages and your website is there for one thing, and that is to sell your services. It may entertain your clients at the same time, and we're going to want it to do that. We're going to want it to inspire your clients. We're going to want it to help your clients to see that they should be booking in with you and to keep them coming back. But its job is a marketing function. And there are way too many people thinking that their Facebook page is just somewhere nice for people to come and have a look at some nails. And you can continue to do that. But if you start using it properly, you are allowed to advertise on your page. You are allowed to sell your services, and it's kind of a must. If you want to have an epic life, it's going to start challenging you now. If you want to have an epic life, you need to start selling, and it won't annoy your clients. Like if you're thinking, like I see nail techs, posting once a week on their page and thinking that if they do more than that, or if they post every day, God forbid, if they post every day on their page, that people are going to get upset with them, and then they're not going to book in with them because you're annoying your friends because you're posting on your page all the time. The only people, like basically social media, the algorithms, we know, most people will know this, that when you post on your page, not everyone sees your stuff, right? Like only a very small a lot of people see your stuff. And the people that see your stuff more are the ones that want to see it, because that's how the algorithm's set up. So if there are people that like your page, that like, comment on your stuff, they will continue to see more of it. And the people that don't, won't. So it is absolutely okay for you to post 1 or 2 times a day on your page. And it's kind of needed, like consistency. It's not all about consistency. Like we've been talking about this week, there's hundreds of things that are part of getting fully booked and marketing yourself correctly. But consistency is one of them. And if you're not doing that at the moment, then honestly, I promise you that is having a big impact on the success of your business. Okay, the next one that we see quite a lot, that I've seen kind of coming up quite a lot, is that selling is greedy. That we're going to appear greedy and not very nice person if we're selling on our pages, and we don't want to come across like that because we want people to like us, right? But you are allowed to sell, and I want you to take this on board. The kind of name of this training: selling is service. Now, if you believe in your service, if you think that actually what you do is better than what they can get on the high street, or what they can get where you used to go and get your nails done, let me know. Do you think that? Do you currently think that you have a service that is better than someone else's service out there? Because if you do, then is it not actually a disservice to not let people know that you exist? Is it not actually a disservice to not encourage people to book in with you? Yes. And if you don't think that your service is any better than anyone else's, so Karen said no, then I would suggest that you need to go and do some more training to actually get yourself into that position, or know that actually it's just because you're at the start of your journey. And listen to this: if you're brand new at the moment and you're like, my nails aren't that great, or I don't feel very confident with the service and with the skill that I'm doing, know that if you sell and that if you get more clients in through the door quicker, that you are going to become a better nail technician quicker. Because just like, I feel like this is like we're driving a car, right? When we learn to drive a car, we learn like with an instructor, but it's not until you get your car and you pass your test and you get out on the road properly that you actually learn properly. And I feel like it's the same. And again, so if you're holding yourself back and you're like, well, I'm new and so, I don't feel like I can put myself out there yet, know that the only way that you're going to get better is, 1, if you go and do more nail skills training, or 2, if you actually start doing clients, because that is going to be your quickest way. Someone was telling me about, I don't even know who it is, but someone was telling me about a nail technician that's in America that's doing some kind of podcast or something. And she was saying that, when she started, she had the same fears as everyone else, but she didn't start charging low amounts. She started at what she wanted to charge. And yeah, she got a few complaints. A few sets went wrong. Yeah, a few, she, just like everyone, we all worry worry so much about the timing of things. Whereas worry, oh, I'm too slow. How can I possibly charge like this when the timing's really bad? Your timing is only going to improve when you do more clients. And again, your clients are only going to come if you sell to them. So it's like at the moment, this big spiral of like not goodness, great with English, of like, well, I'm not very good, so I'm not going to get any clients, and then I get worse and worse and worse and worse, and it's just this spiral of doom. Like, we want to build you up, and the way you build up is by doing it, by getting more confident, by actually doing the job and putting yourself out there. It's okay if people don't love you to start with. Doesn't mean that your whole journey of being a nail technician is going to be terrible because the first 10 people that got their nails done with you didn't rebook. Like, every single nail tech has to go through that stage, unless they spent 5 years doing it in the background on their friends and family, making sure that everything was perfect before they moved forward. But who's winning? The one that's sitting back, that's only practicing on their friends and family for 5 years or whatever they decide, or the one that's just gone out and for 3 months has solidly done it and has now got a great business, or the one that's taken kind of 7 years to get there? Like, it's okay for you not to be perfect. I'm not saying you don't want to be a good nail technician, but it's okay for you not to be perfect in the very beginning whilst you're building up. Like, the clients I had right at the very beginning, I remember the very first client that I went to, like, I remember, like, I was mobile, right? I took a glass table with me. I had to screw the legs on. It was like an IKEA glass table. Like, what was I thinking? What was I actually thinking? Like, I feel like I went an idiot. But I learned so much. Like, and I remember that client. I remember I flooded the sidewall. I think she rebooked once and then she didn't rebook again. Like, I remember there were multiple clients in the beginning that didn't rebook with me and that I felt really awkward at the appointment. But had I not done them, I wouldn't be where I am now. And so it's okay for you to put yourself out there. It's okay for you to be scared and to try and sell your services, even if you don't feel you're quite ready yet. And it's okay. It's just okay. It's just okay. Never worry about timing. That's a good one. Focus on quality first. Yeah, but you've got to get those clients in through the door, and you've got to start putting yourself out there. And it's so easy for us to be like, oh, just wait till I'm perfect and then I'm going to start going. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. You're going to get perfect once you've started, not after. Going alongside with this selling is service thing as well. Like, if you believe that your service, so going back to those that believe that their service is better than others, if that's the case, then why are you not screaming it from the rooftops? Like, like I'm going to in a minute, when I'm talking to you about the Nail Business Success Club in a minute, I know it works. And I know that any of you that sign up for it are going to have a better life from doing it, that are going to have a better business from doing it. And I know if I was just like, oh, well, I'm scared, like, what if people don't join? What if people don't like it? Like, then I'm doing you a disservice, because I'm letting you do this challenge with me and then leave knowing that probably next week, because you haven't got me screaming in your face each morning, that you're going to start falling off that bandwagon again and worrying, am I charging too much? Am I good enough? Am I going to be able to do this? And it's the same, like, with your nails, like with our mobile nail service with French and Drench. Let me give you my example. Like, we were offering a mobile service that went out to them until 10 p.m. at night, like day and night. At the weekend, we would give them a great set. We only did gel polish. Like, I didn't even do acrylics. I could not do acrylics. I was not a good acrylic nail technician. And I knew that I could make more money doing gel polish. So for me, that's where I sat. That's where my business was. We did gel polish, luxury spa manicures, luxury spa pedicures. And I screamed it from the rooftops at how good we were. You have to be able to big yourself up. You have to be able to shout from the rooftops how good your thing is, how good your service is, how good your whatever it is that you're doing is, why you've got that niche, what makes you different, what are your unique selling points. Because if you don't think that you're good and you don't scream it from the rooftops, trust me, absolutely no one else is going to do that for you. And it starts with you. As the business owner, it starts and ends with you. You have to be putting yourself out there. And if you haven't got the confidence to do that right now, then get it. Like, you can, or you can have those excuses, like we were talking about the people on Monday in the belief kind of section that we were doing around, you have excuses or you go out and do it. So it's up to you. Love my shed. Studio now. Yes. You can call it a shed. Sheds are cool, right? Like, there's good marketing stuff that you can do around all of these things. But if you don't believe that it's good and you don't scream it from the rooftops, honestly, no one else is going to either. And let's talk about retailing a little bit. Like, there's a lady called Rosanna who runs a at-home beauty business. So she does nails, facials, waxing, quite a few different things. She's in Kent, and she is a lovely lady. Like, her business is called Twin Oaks Beauty. She started working with me a year and a half ago, I think. Yeah, it was in that first lockdown, just after that first lockdown. And she has gone from so she's got like a beauty room in her house, which she was working somewhere else when she started working for me, and she wanted to kind of start like building that up a little bit more. So she was doing like clients like on the side of her other job originally, and she is doing epic. Like, absolutely epic. Like, she is earning amazing money. She is really busy. And one of the things that she has completely transformed, like, she's probably one of the best in the Nail Business Success Club at it, is retailing. And she has gone from someone, and like I was saying yesterday, it's not the market that needs to change, it's you. Like, she has gone from someone who would never sell anything. She never would ask for a rebook, because she was just like, oh, just, let me know when you're ready to rebook, and you come and rebook, like, which, as a little top tip on top of everything else I'm giving you, is absolute ridiculous when it comes to your business. Like, if you don't rebook at your appointment, like, and that's part of selling as well, like, then you are going to really struggle to hit 3, 4, 5K months for sure, or even 2K months. Anyway, I digress. She has gone from someone who never rebook, never asked for anyone to buy anything from her, charged very low amounts, had little confidence in actually thinking that she could attract clients in at a decent price. And now she's retailing to people all around the UK. Like, so she has her beauty place set up from her home. She does something different to a lot of other people now. She's really like nailed her niche. She's doing something really different. She is going to be big, and she is doing so much retailing to her existing clients that are coming into her. So she's like doubling her revenue, but also she's retailing around the country. And she's doing that because her confidence is built up. She changed, not the market. And yet 2 years ago, just before COVID hit, she was telling herself, oh, I can probably earn like a couple of £100 a week maximum, like doing this in my home. And now she's like absolutely flying. And that's because she's become more confident with selling, and she's realized now that selling is service, and that her clients actually need these products. And there'll be so many. I had this in my own business as well, in French and Drench, that, I'd go to clients, and where I hadn't felt very confident before about selling, I was suddenly realizing when I started it that these clients were buying the products from someone else. Like, and they were not buying them free because they didn't know I sold them, or I didn't sell them, because I wasn't selling with service. I was scared that people didn't want it. And this moves me on to like another. Do I want to come to that? I'll come to that in a minute, actually. No, let me come to it now. Moves me on to another point, that your buying habits and your money mindset will rub off on what your clients' money mindset and buying habits are. So if you are someone who never buys anything from the hairdressers, or never buys the proper thing, like you always go and like look around for something cheaper elsewhere, or you will find that your clients do exactly the same as what you do, because everything, like there's this whole thing about things not happening to you, but things happening for you. I actually believe that things happen from you. And the reason being is that whatever you think, whatever you do, you will see that return to you from other people. Like, let me give you an example in terms of nails. So like French and Drench, when it was just me, went out, loved my clients, had like the best clients ever, and never did a white set of nails in the whole history of French and Drench when it was just me. Never. White nails just wasn't my thing. I didn't like white nails. Not that I don't like white nails, but I would just never have them on myself. So my clients never had them. And yet when Felicity Flick started working for me, she loved white nails. She was always tanned, she was a different type of person to me. We had the same type of clients, right? I'm advertising the same. We're getting the same clients coming in. Her clients had white nails. My clients never had white nails, even though it's the same business, same marketing, same clients coming in. And it's because what she, that was her. And so she's like It was from her. It was from her. And the same thing goes, buying behavior. Like if you're someone who doesn't invest in themselves, if you're someone who goes and looks for the cheapest thing everywhere, then you are going to struggle to grow your business as not being the cheapest thing. Because your mindset is literally saying to you, no one's going to pay that, because I wouldn't pay that. And so this again is why it's so important to get working on your money mindset, because that is going to effectively allow you to make more money. It's going to allow you to be able to sell more. It's going to allow you to put yourself out there to sell retail products, because it can feel icky when you don't believe in it, when you don't think it's possible. And like when it comes to like selling retail products, it can feel really icky saying to a client, do you want this? And you know, like when you go to a spa, like, and they have a nice facial, and at the end they're like, do you want this stuff? Like that is not the way to be selling. Like, and there is like, it's about, one, you having full belief in your products. And this is what Rosanna does really well. She has full belief in her products and she 100% backs them. But also, I think I've forgotten where I was going with that. You know, here we go. It's about you making sure that the client understands the benefits of it. And then you're not even selling it. All you're doing is telling them about it. And then they're buying it from you because they understand the reason. It's like that whole thing. I don't know if anyone knows that whole thing about sell this pen to me. And we briefly talked about it the other day. You know, when people are like, I don't know, films and stuff, and they're like, sell the pen to me. The point of that is that you want to sell the benefits of it to the client. How is it going to make them feel to have that? What is it going to do for their life? Not the features of the product. They don't care that it's got 50% of this in it, or that it's been tested on 25 people. Like they want to know what's happening to them. I'm just reading some of the comments. So I think there's a ton of questions around pricing and things. But anyway, we went into that a lot yesterday. So I'll let you go back and watch that again if you need to. Okay, so where am I with my notes? 1 second. Right. What do I need to cover still that we haven't covered? Okay. There's the 4 biggest mistakes that I see people making in their marketing. This is pretty big stuff right now. The first one, not ever asking for the sale. So we've covered that a little bit one already. Passive marketing. Putting your photos out there without anything on them, or just like a little bit of, oh, do you like these pink nails that I've done? Like, passive marketing is probably the biggest mistake that I see now technicians making, in the fact that they are never selling anything and it's just passive. Here we go. Here's a nice picture. Here's a funny quote. I'm never going to sell you anything. So that's the first mistake. We've kind of touched on that already. The second mistake, they are not doing enough. What do I want to say about this? They feel like everything has to be perfect before they do it. A lot of people will be like, oh, you know, I haven't posted for a month because I don't know what to write. I don't know if it's good enough what I've written. I don't want to put it out there. Just put it out there. Like whatever you do is better than nothing, I promise you. And we let our insecurities play up with it. Like we let fear win around it. And like you've just got to do more. Like it's one of the biggest things. Like if people say to me, I'm not having success and I'm not getting clients in my business, I look at their pages as because they're not doing enough generally. And they're not doing enough because they're insecure around it. They have fears around it. And that's what we help you with. You can see that like from these 3 days that we've just had together, like that it comes down to confidence. It comes down to you knowing that it's okay to put yourself out there. Everyone's like, yeah, this is me. I recognize that I've been doing passive marketing. Yes, it is normal. Like it is normal. Like I don't want you to feel like with this that, oh, you've been making all these mistakes and it's like absolutely terrible. Like, yeah, we've been making these mistakes. I made them as well before I learned it. Like everyone does. We don't go to nail school and they teach us all this stuff. Like we don't get taught this stuff at school. We don't get taught marketing at school. We get taught to go and do your maths and go and get a job. Like it's not for most careers. It does not help us. Okay. And then the next point, which we've kind of touched on, I've kind of joined these a lot together, which is quite good, is they are trying to do it blind. So it's like trying to pass a GCSE science exam, like marketing, we're trying to do it blind, right? We're trying to run a business blind. We've done our nail skills training, and now we're trying to run a business without knowing anything about running a business. And most of us believe that our capabilities are beyond what they actually are. And that's quite sad. But most people, if we say to, oh, how are you at social media? How are you at this? You'll probably be like, oh, yeah, like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7. But most people know how to use it for their personal profiles, or generally how to use it, but they actually have no idea around the actual marketing of it. They don't understand like how to build awareness. Like there's different parts of marketing. So you've got like the build awareness section, which is like how you actually build an audience, how you attract people into your world so that they even know that you exist in the first place. Because if you think about where you are sitting right now, think about outside your house or outside your office, wherever you are. Think about like the 1 mile radius that surrounds you. How many people are in just that 1 mile radius? Like in mine, I'm in a residential area at the moment. I don't know how many there are. I'm rubbish at knowing that type of thing, but it's gonna be thousands, right? If they all knew that I exist, would I be busier? Yes. And then ask yourself, how many of those 1,000 people that are closest to me actually know that I exist right now? Answer, let me know. How many do you think, where you are sitting, how many of the 1,000 people that surround you know that you are open and that you are a nail technician and that you exist, that your business exists? Because I, as French and Drench, which was running for 6 years, we did a hell of a lot of marketing. I love marketing now. We did a lot of marketing, and I would still answer that question with maybe 10 people out of the 1,000 closest to me. No, I do nails out of that. One. Probably less than 10, probably about 10 people. Now, just imagine if we could increase the amount of people that know you by even 3% or 1%, and then 10 people knew you rather than one person. Like, when you think about that, and then you think about the amount of clients that you actually need, like most of us sole traders, we need maybe 100 clients on our books. And when we start thinking of it in that way, how much easier does it then seem that we might be able to attract more people into our business? Like it's just so important. But most people don't even think about awareness at all of their business. They're literally just like, right, I'm going to use social media. I know how to use social media. I know enough. Brilliant. I'm just going to get going. Oh, 3 to 6 months down the line, why isn't it working? Because they think they know more than they do. But unfortunately for most people, they don't. Okay. I only have 10 clients, 0. But how interesting. Like, is this sinking in? Like, does this make sense to you? You're like, holy crap. Yeah. Like no one knows that I exist. Of course. Why am I not busy? Yeah, Joe, no one knows the market is here. It's been here years. Yeah. But now, right, from what we were teaching on Monday, it's your responsibility to make sure that people know it. So it's not good enough to just be, oh, well, no one knows I exist, so that's why I'm not busy, and like that's it. No, how are you going to get them to know? How are you going to like make them aware that you exist? Yes. How to tell them if not online? I'm just reading some of your comments. Right. Okay. Hopefully that's sinking in for people, and that makes sense to a lot of people. Ordering an A-board. Yes. How to tell them if you're not online. We'll go through that in just a minute, whoever's written that. And the last thing I want to talk about before I tell you and open the doors really excitedly to the Nail Business Success Club is the fourth mistake that I see people making. And this is that they don't think about the lifetime value of a client. So with nails, like a lot of us, we're probably charging, I don't know, between 20 and 50 pounds a set. And we're thinking of the client when we're thinking about getting them into our business that, okay, well, I've had a £20 booking or I've had a £30 booking, and we're like, that's all right, like it's good, but like not really feeling that great. If you can think of it like this, that most people aren't willing to invest in their business. Most people aren't willing to invest in themselves. They feel like if they spend too much money on setting up, that they're a bad person and that they're a bad business person. That's just not true. And they worry about spending any more money. So most people are happy to spend the initial money doing their nail skills training. They're happy to spend the initial money like buying a few colors and getting their lamp. But anything more than that, and it's like, no, my brain can't handle it. Like the more risk you're willing to take, the more reward you are going to get. Like it's like a rule of the universe. But if you think of it, this is what most people think, is they're like, say, for example, you're talking about learning about marketing, for example, and there's a course that you can do. So I'm talking about MBSE, but it could be anything. It could be other now skills training that you want to do. It could be that you need to invest in something to make yourself different to other now technicians. It could be that you need to buy something and you're like, don't think I'm going to do it because I would need 100 clients in order to make that money back. And what I want you to start seeing is that each client that comes into your business can actually be worth to you up to £1,000 a year. And that is true because what a lot of people think is that it's luck whether they get a client that comes in that rebooks, and that's just not the case. It's just like everything else, it's down to mindset and strategy. And you can actually get, and there's like Laura Boucher-Walker, who we've just announced as the new coach inside the MBSC. She has an incredible rebook rate, like insane, absolutely insane. And she never had that before. It's something that she's learned and that she's implemented, and it's absolutely insane. And with French and Drench, when it was just me, it was a bit different. When I had other staff, it was harder. But when it was just me, I had an insane rebook rate as well. Like 95% of any clients that booked in for the first time would rebook, and they would keep coming back to us over and over again. And that isn't luck. It's because we did a set things during the appointment, pre-appointment, the mindset was right in order to get them coming back. And so we had clients that were spending on average £750 a year with us. And we only did gel polish, manicures and pedicures. We didn't even do acrylics or any other treatments. We did lashes right at the very end because we added that in. But we only did that. And so if you can start thinking of your clients actually in terms of lifetime value as opposed to singular appointments, then what you will find, it's much easier for you to feel like you can invest in your business. And again, with that turn, what then happens is, say, for example, like I hear this all the time, I might go and get some flyers, or am I going to get a website done, or am I going to do this? I don't really want to spend any more money because I've already spent loads of money. Like I don't have any more money left to do that. It's like these things are really important. And the more you invest in your business, the more you're going to get out of it. I absolutely promise you. Unless you're just buying 5,000 glitters every month. That's probably not the best thing to be doing. Okay, right. I want you to come and share with me so far today, like what has been your biggest takeaway that you have taken? So let me just do a really quick recap of things. So we have gone through the biggest strategy reason why people aren't being fully booked is because they are trying to do it without selling anything. They're being very passive, not really putting it out there at all, or not enough knowing. People around them don't realize that they exist, and that people now techs don't generally know enough about the marketing process in order to be able to build their business. I'm just reading some of the comments. Stop passive marketing, be bold. Yes. Post regularly on my website, get myself out there. Come and share with me what your biggest thing is. And are you going to start putting yourself out there more now? Do you feel like now actually selling is service, and that actually it is okay for you to put yourself out there, that it is okay for you to advertise? Laura says, selling my work, definitely. I'm going to do it now. Amazing. I need to blow my nose. I'm really sorry. Okay, right. Homework. And then I want to tell you how you can continue to work with me if you have enjoyed it. So homework first. Where is it? My iPad. If you don't have your workbook, if you're only watching us for the first time today, you can click on the link above and sign up for the challenge. That means you are going to be sent all the replays, and you are going to be sent the workbook as well. And where is the workbook? If I can find it. I had it up here a minute ago. Oh. I checked before I came live. Here we go. No, we've got evil pumpkin drawings come up instead. Right, let me find it on here. 1 second, everyone. Right, homework. Grab your notebooks, and you can tell me if I'm right. But I have my homework written down on here, which hopefully is the same as in the workbook. Write down 2 reasons why someone should book in with you. It is really important to know why people should use you. What is different about you, and how are you going to get that across to your clients? And secondly, write out an example of a call to action that you can use at the end of one of your posts. So by this, I mean, when you put the next pretty picture of your nails up on your page, that you are like, not just, oh, here's a nice pretty picture of my nails. You're going to add a call to action at the end. A call to action is something that you want people to do. The next action step that you want them to take. So it might be to message you. It might be to comment below. It might be to give you a call on this number. It might be to tag a friend. Whatever it is that they want to do, I want you to start taking action on that now. And I want you to start putting yourself out there. Right. And share that into the Facebook group so that you can make sure that you get in on a competition. So you need to share that into our Facebook group, grab the workbook, you can write it on the workbook, or you can write it out onto a bit of paper or into a post and share it into our Nail Tech Tribe Facebook group using #homework. At 1 p.m. today, I have an interview with someone called Jenny Harris, who is a nail technician, and she's an educator on the side of that as well, which is mainly a nail technician. And I'm interviewing her today. She's in the Nail Business Success Club. She's been in there for a couple of months now, and she's having amazing success and doing really, really well. And I want you to come and listen to that to see how she's getting on and really just to help cement that kind of inspiration in there. Right. Nail Business Success Club. I've had quite a few messages over the last 24 hours, especially since yesterday, since the training, of people asking, how can I get more help? I need more help. Like, how can I continue to work with you? Now, the Nail Business Success Club is a 6-month program. It's not for everyone. This is who it's for. It's for nail technicians and beauticians who are hardworking, who know that they are capable of more, and who want to get more out of their life, live more epically, earn more money, but are willing to put the work in to do that. Because the Nail Business Success Club, as I said, it's a 6-month program, and it is going to teach you how to, it's going to give you the confidence that you need to put yourself out there, but it's going to teach you how to get fully booked and how to earn 3 to 5k a month doing nails. All plus, we have some nail technicians in there who are earning more than 5k a month. And what we do is it's for nail technicians that are willing to put the work in. This is not just a magic fairy dust. You don't just join and then everything is lovely and you just instantly get clients, although there are quite a lot of people that do that. You need to be able to put the work in. And we want nail technicians and beauticians to come and join us who want this, who are willing to work, who are willing to implement what we teach into their businesses so that they can have that success. I'm going to tell you all about it now. So it's for nail technicians, beauticians who are not yet at, probably not earning, some of them aren't even at 1k. So wherever you are, if you're probably already at 3 to 5k months and you're fully booked, it's probably not worth it. But if you are not, if you are a nail technician that's probably earning under 4k a month, that maybe has clients but isn't earning the money that she wants, or that is earning clients or that has clients or has a few clients but just not enough and is nowhere near kind of those 3 to 5k months, then the Nail Business Success Club is here to help you. It's a 6-month program, and when you join, you get access to our online members area. And in the online members area is the complete client magnetization method, which has over 100 trainings in it that basically teaches you all the marketing fundamentals that you need to know. So everything that we've talked about this week, if you're like sitting there like, yeah, this like makes sense, but like I don't really know how to implement this, or I don't know how to come up with my niche, or I don't know how to pick out my unique selling points and actually get that across in my advertising, we teach you all of that inside. So everything that you need to know, how to do it, and there to support you through that as well. So alongside, so you get access to the complete method straight away as soon as you join. You can work through that at your own time, and you get lifetime access to that. So you literally can be doing that when you're 80 if you still wanted to. And then alongside that is all the support. And this is really where the magic happens. So if I was to just give you the trainings, you would go off, try and do them. And trust me, a couple of hours in, you're going to have a ton of questions and you're going to be like, I don't know, like, should I be doing this? Should I be doing this? Because our insecurities tend to kick in and we have general questions, right? And I argue with myself quite a lot. Should I just sell the course for cheaper and not give any support? And I always decide no, because I want people to get results. This is a results-driven training, and we want nail technicians and beauticians to come and join that are gonna get results. You know, if you get results, I get results, and it's more for me to share. And we have so many incredible results already. We've had 400 people through the Nail Business Success Club already, and so many of them start hitting these 1k weeks, these 3, 4, 5k months, whereas before they were not. They were nowhere near it. You know, we have nail technicians that are like, oh, I've been doing it for a few years and I'm earning a couple of £100 a month. How am I ever going to turn that round? But then suddenly turn it round when they come in and join us, and it's just absolutely amazing to see. Someone was just like, is it a marketing course? It's everything that you need in order to go from where you are right now to earning 3 to 5k a month. So we teach you the marketing strategies, but we also teach you the mindset stuff and build your confidence around it. So that part of the so when you get the client magnetization method, which is our pre-recorded trainings, they're in 3 sections. So the first section is build belief. The second section is magnetize, which is where we're magnetizing the clients to you. And the third section is earning with ease. That's where we're starting to get those 3 to 5k months. It's good for you if you are just starting out. So if you are brand new to this, if you have finished your training or you're coming up to finishing your training, it's good. And we also have nail technicians and beauticians in there that have been going 10 plus years. It's more about where you are in the stages. So if you do not have enough clients and you are not getting inquiries daily and you're not booking clients in enough and you're not earning 3 to 5k a month, then it's for you. And I promise you, it's going to make such a massive difference. And it may seem scary. Honestly, everyone says to me, oh, I want to join, but it's the money. I want to join, but it's the money. And it always comes down it's a big, big thing for people. It is an investment. It's investment into yourself and into your business. And I will say to you, there'll be lots of people, I get millions of questions. Please feel free to message me after if you have questions about it or concerns and you want to come and join us. People say, I don't have the money. And I get it's a complete catch-22 because the people that need the course are generally the people that don't have the money. Because if you're earning 3 to 5k already, you would have the money to do it, right? But it's about you finding the money. Like Kayla's watching now. Kayla is actually a coach now inside the Nail Business Success Club. But she started with me last July, I believe. And when she joined, she was exactly the same, didn't have the money. But the people that come and join us are the ones that make it happen. It's a bit like you've made it happen to be here watching this. Like there are some who find excuses not to do it or reasons they can't do it, and then there are those that make it happen. There's a girl in the Nail Business Success Club now that joined on our last intake in September, and she was like, I want this so badly, like I want in this, that she actually went out and got a part-time job alongside her other one so that she could afford to come and do this. Like that is the lengths that some people will go to achieve and to do what they want to, whereas others are like, I don't have the money. So it's up to you. Like it's there for you if you want it badly enough. And like if you're wanting to have a successful business, if you're wanting to fast track your way, you know, like I was saying, like you can all get there. Like I speak to nail techs all the time that are like 10 years in, that are like, you know, I struggled for the first 5 or 6 years, or struggled for the first 10 years, or, you know, a lot of people continue to struggle. But I know all of you lot, because you're here now, that you have that inside you. Like you are going to have success, but it's like, do you want to speed that up? Do you want to get there in 3 to 6 months time, or do you want to spend 3 to 6 years building that on word of mouth alone? And the girls that come and join us inside the club are the ones that want it quicker. They're the ones that are willing to say, you know what, I'm ready for this and I'm not holding myself back anymore, and I'm ready to challenge myself, and I'm ready to start living my epic life and earning this money now. Kayla's like, I asked my dad to give me 3 months to pay the money back. I made it in less than 3 weeks. And we hear this all the time, because when you join, it sets something off in your brain that's like, I deserve this. And as soon as you start hanging around with the types of people that are in there, like I was saying, let me carry on and tell you about the support quickly. So as well as the online training area that you get when you join, you also get access to all the support. And the support includes weekly Zoom calls with me. So I host a weekly Zoom call every single week. We do one in the daytime and one in the evening, and we alternate them. So that even if you've got a day job or you've got other things coming on, you can always come and join us. And in there, we help you with things that you're struggling with. So if you're struggling to come up with your niche, if you're struggling to, you know, maybe you've tried implementing something onto your page and you're not getting the results that you want, like we're there to help you through it. Because as with anything, it's about trying, implementing and keeping going with it. And we know that support is hugely beneficial. Like so incredible. On top of that, we also have our Facebook group. We have 230 other amazing nail technicians that are all doing incredible in their businesses, that are working towards the same goals that you have. And we answer your questions daily in there. So, you know, for example, if you've like implemented some of the things that we've been teaching and you're wanting a little bit of feedback on it, or you're wanting to check that it's right, you know, we're there to help you. You know, when something goes wrong in your business, like we have sometimes like people in there that are like, oh, you know, my client, you know, has been horrible, or this has happened, like, and we can help you through that, and the team can help you through that as well. Pat, if they haven't already, can you pop the link into the comments so people can go on and check that out for us? I can see Alexandra's just like, I've just enrolled in the MBSC. Amazing, Alexandra. So I want to tell you the price, and I want to tell you all the bonuses that you get, because those of you that are watching live with me, you can get access to all of the bonuses. So you have until tomorrow night, so until Thursday night at midnight, to come and join us inside the Nail Business Success Club, and you're going to get all these bonuses on top. Also, the doors are open, so we close it because we like to be able to help as the people properly that have decided to come and join us, right? Like, that is our focus once we close the doors. We will be letting people in until the 1st of December, midnight, and then we're cutting off. And when it reopens again, we are reopening it at double the price, because I am realizing, just like when I'm teaching you about your pricing, that what we give in there is incredible value, and that the results that we are getting for nail technicians and helping you to double, triple, quadruple, sometimes even 10 times, in the fact of like Laura Boucher-Walker, who went from like 150 a week to 1,000 plus a week. Like, the value that we give you and what you can turn your investment of joining into is huge, and way beyond what we charge for you to do it. So if you join before tomorrow night, you are also going to get a one-to-one Zoom call with me. So 40-minute one-to-one, just me and you talking about your business, which is incredible. The value of that at the moment is £97. But honestly, if I was going to sell 40 minutes of my service to anyone who wasn't in the Nail Business Success Club right now, it would be £500 for that 40 minutes. So that is worth you joining up just for that. Because, for example, let me give you an example. Amy Alice, who joined in April, her business, she does a business, she has a job alongside it. She's got 2 jobs. She loves her other job as well. And then she's a nail technician. And she is booked up until December next year. Like, and she puts that solely down to the one-to-one that she had with me. And like, that blows my mind. It makes me very, very happy. I'm really, really happy for her. But so you get that if you join before tomorrow night. There's also 4 other bonuses that are worth over £400 that you'll get if you sign up before the 1st of December. So if you sign up before the 1st of December, you're going to get the existing price that we're currently charging. After that, it's going up by at least double, at least. And you'll also, if you sign up before tomorrow night, you'll also get the one-to-one. Now, the price. Everyone's like, please, can I be able to afford it? It's a 6-month program. You get lifetime access to everything apart from the support you get for 6 months. And the cost of the Nail Business Success Club is £549, or you can pay that over 6 months. So I know that it's a big investment for a lot of us. I know when I started out, when I was growing my nail business, that I joined something and it was actually £350 a month, and I was freaking out. And that was a month. Now, we do this at a much lower price. And like I said, next time it is going to be going up to £1,000. But at the moment, it's £549. And you can pay that over 6 months to make it much, much easier and kind of like a no-brainer to come and join us. And that then works out at £97 a month. So you can join us today for £97 a month. And then there'll be 6 payments of that. And then you're done. Or you can come and join us for longer if you wanted to. Some people join us for longer. Someone was like, wow, I thought it would be more. Yeah, it is incredible value. So today it's £549. You can pay up front, everything, that's one-off payment, or you can pay over 6 months at £97 a month. Next time it's going up to £997 at least. And it is, we own the very, very best thing about it is that we only need to help you get one new regular client. Because like I was saying, if you're charging £25 for a shellac, which is the very minimum that I expect nail techs in the MBSC to be earning for a gel polish, and that is the very minimum that we're going to get you to, like really I want it up £30-40. We only need to help you get one new client who comes in regularly every 2.5 weeks to make your investment back. one new client. It is a complete no-brainer to come and join us. Like, it really, really, really is, especially at the price that it currently is. So if you have any questions at all, please pop them into the comments. I'm happy to help you. Feel free to PM me if you want to as well. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to say about it. So you get, let me just reiterate what you get. So you get lifetime access to the client magnetization method, which is our online members area, instant access to that as soon as you sign up. We'll come and welcome you into our Facebook group. We're going to do a welcome call next week for all the newbies to make sure you're all settled, that you know exactly what you're doing and where you're going, and to make sure that you're all good and have a really amazing start inside the Nail Business Success Club. You then get our weekly coaching calls. So if you need any support at all, you've got those. You can ask questions daily inside the Facebook group. I've got my team of 3 incredible nail techs, business owners who have gone through the Nail Business Success Club. They've had amazing success in there, that are able to point you in the right directions of the right masterclasses to do, to help you, encourage you, to give you that support when you need it. Like, we are a team over there, and it is incredible to see amazing friendships being built over there, and to see everyone helping out. You know, like, if someone has an amazing post that they've done, like we've had loads, right? But you know, they'll pop that post into the group to share with others so that they can use it themselves. Like, and we share our wins. You know, if we have any bad things that happen, we share them as well, and we help support through it. But we're there to kick you up the arse when you need it. We're there to keep you feeling motivated, to keep you feeling confident, to keep you moving forward. And then we're there to support you if and when you need it. Like, I am 100% here for you. It's a results-driven program, and we want to see you get results from it. Okay. Sounds amazing. Amazing. Incredible. And I'm really pleased. Everyone's like, oh, I thought it would be more. Exactly. And this is what I'm learning. I am always learning as well. I've just signed up to an amazing new course myself. I constantly learn. I do what I teach. And I know it is worth so much more than what it currently is at. So it's your last chance to get in at this price. Come and join me for tomorrow night, and you're going to get access to the one-to-one with me as well. There's the link is in the comments, so you can go and click that in there. Feel free to send me a PM if you've got any questions about it, or do you get the one-to-one with that option? Yeah. Whether you pay upfront, or whether you pay on the 6-month option, you still get the one-to-one with me. We do also have one other option on there, which is the mentorship package. So for those that don't necessarily want as much group coaching and they want more one-to-ones, there is the mentorship option on there as well. Again, feel free to message me if you need more questions about that. Otherwise, I hope that you have found the training so far really helpful. We have one more amazing day tomorrow, which really brings it all together. Tomorrow is about epic clients for your epic life. Like, you've got to have epic clients. Like, and you've got to have clients that when you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh my God, I got that person in today. I love that person. And they always rebook, and they always tell their friends, and they don't care how much you charge because they just want you. Like, and that's what we're going to be talking about tomorrow. I'm very, very excited about that. Right. Have an amazing day, everyone. Don't forget to come and share your homework. Tag your friends into this as well. Like, it's so important that we build this whole industry up. And I will see you all tomorrow at 10 a.m. See you later. Bye.